I'm Tyra. I am a fourth year zoology student at the University of Calgary. I work in neuroscience research and kind of looking at obesity and binge eating disorder and addiction. Specifically, I was a couple of months into a very unhealthy relationship where I was very anxious and I had very low self-esteem. And so that's kind of what got me to look for counseling, specifically affordable counseling that as a student that I could afford. I think it was more of just like multiple little situations because I was like, okay, like I can deal with this on my own. This is my first real relationship. It's fine. Like I'm just feeling a bit anxious because of that. Most people feel a little bit weird with their first relationship. But then I was just like, I feel not like myself. And that's when I realized, like there wasn't a specific moment, but it's just when I realized that I was not true to who I was. That's when I realized I needed to seek help. My anxiety in regards to relationship was like extremely physical. Like whenever I think about something that my partner would say, or when they wouldn't contact me, or they said something that wasn't necessarily the kindest thing. Like racing heart, and especially as a student, it rendered me incapable of studying and doing work because I just kept on thinking about my self-esteem and how terrible I felt. For me, I felt just quite powerless and lost for exactly what to do because like I was talking to my family about it and they weren't really offering me the support that I needed, nor was it really right for me to ask them to give me all the emotional support because they are friends and family. There should be a bit of a divide. Well, my sister actually used Calgary Counseling Center a couple of years ago and she enjoyed it, and so I decided to go here instead of the whole university thing. It was like a really good experience because like I also did counseling with the UFC for a bit, but it was very nice because it felt like she did really care about me. I remember like talking to her about relationships and stuff, and she like took a video of something she saw on TV and showed it to me at one of our sessions, so it felt like we did have a connection. Well, one of the first, like, I think like the primary focus of our session just is me just having an outlet of somebody to talk to because I did talk to my family a lot about this and I felt like I was being too much. And so it was nice to have somebody to just listen to me. And then we'd also try to talk about like different self-esteem exercises. And she was like, your feelings are valid. I think the validation of my feelings, that I wasn't going crazy with what was going on. That was, I think, a very important thing. It does feel really good, and I think I'm far better able to communicate how I'm feeling because I'm in a new relationship now and I'm able to kind of reflect back on my story and like build for the better with my new relationship. Well, like I said, with my previous relationship, I just lost myself and now I feel more like myself. I feel like I'm growing more as a person. I'm doing the things that I wouldn't have done beforehand. Like in my previous relationship, I rarely went out. I would only just study and hang out with my boyfriend. And then now I'm like hanging out with friends and trying new things. I'm like hiking a lot. I'm doing all this stuff that I wouldn't have due to the crippling anxiety and self-doubt.